Hi guys, welcome to Miss Well Energetic. My name is Brienne Gittins and I'm the host and the founder of the Miss Well Energetic Network. Okay, today's video is a bit personal. So, this is about my journey of spirituality, self-improvement. So, let's get into this video. It's a bit deep for me. I'm going to tell you my personal experiences in my life, the trauma, the barriers I faced. It's a deep one. So, let's get into it right now. Okay. I have my notes here. I am ready. Let me drink some water. My phone, I have my stuff here. I have flowers. I want something pretty to look at, make me feel better. So I have my flowers here, my planner here. I'm gonna put that there. So let's get started in today's video. My personal journey has been a difficult one. I feel like I just closed a chapter in my life from 18 to 28. So let's get started. Okay. At 18, I thought poorly of myself. I didn't like myself. I was my bully. I would rehash past decisions as a way to bully myself. I bullied myself. You can't have this because you're not this. I used to compare myself to other people. Like, I wanted to be just like, there was a girl in high school. She was grade 12. I think I was grade 9. She was dressed so nicely. I want to dress that nice. I want to be like that. I'm like, I want to have nice things. I want all that. I'm like, it was really a tough time for me because I was 12 years old. 13. I was like 12, 13. So now I never dressed myself. I started dressing myself in high school. My mom dressed me. I was never into clothes. My mom dressed me. And I wanted to be someone that I wasn't, and then I had issues with my hair. I'm one of the black girls who never had nice hair. I've never taken care of my hair. I'm not a hair girl. So, yeah, so that is a big issue with me. Yeah, so a little bit about my background. So at 18, I didn't like myself. And I wanted to be that girl from high school. I wanted to dress nice. I started buying expensive things, like Aritzia sweaters, like Aritzia bags, stuff like that. I was coming into my own at that time, 2007 was the time I became into pop culture. I was growing. My brother was just born. So a lot was changing. A lot was happening. So during that time. And now I was in high school for 4 years. So 4 years, I wouldn't put my hand up. I was very shy. Like I wouldn't express myself. I thought I was a problem. I could never truly be myself. But I did have a great high school experience. I look at back then, I'm like, I had the best high school. I'm 28 now. 10 years later, I had the best high school experience. Even though I thought poorly of myself, but I had the best high school experience. I did things, in high school. So I made things happen for myself. So 18, and then I'm 18 now, I became an adult. And it didn't change. I still didn't know anything. I had no experience. I was just living the day-to-day life of a high schooler. And then I graduated 2013, and then I stayed a year into college. I didn't go to college that year. I stayed. There's water. My throat gets a little dry. I stayed. I upgraded from 2013 to 2014 in high school. So I was in high school. I did co-op. Co-op was a fucking disaster. I'm sorry. Co-op was the worst experience of my life. I think I've always been a nice person, but in co-op I was not so nice. So it was not the greatest time, but it was actually maybe the best thing that happened to me. I think that I have no experience outside of high school, and I'm like, I spent 5 years in high school. 5 years in high school. So having 5 years of high school experience, when I left high school, I was like, don't you forget about me when I walk on by. I was like thinking that, like, I just walked away, and I was like, I remember like yesterday just leaving. I had all my stuff and I walked and I never looked back. My high school now does not exist. It's townhouses now. So they took the high school down now. So all my memories of high school are in here or on my Facebook page. I have a few photos. So yeah. Upgrading was definitely a personal challenge for me. But it was actually a good one. I look back at it like 10 years later, I can say it was good that I didn't go to college because I wasn't ready. I was not wise. And then I stayed home. Because I went at 14. I stayed home a few months. Oh yeah, I stayed home a few months. I did nothing. I think I was losing my mind. I don't remember that time. I think it was so traumatic staying home. Like, my brain does not remember it. Like, I can't recall 2014. That was 10 years ago. I can't recall it. So, I left August. So, August, I think I went to college in September. So, I was home for a bit of time. I can't recall. So, I can't tell you anything because I just don't. I think my subconscious mentally buried it. You know, and my mom was sick, and during that time, and I mentally don't remember it. She had cancer, so I just don't remember anything from 2014. So 2015, September, I went to college. So I went to college. College was a beautiful experience. It was like the longest experience, but it was beautiful. I stayed to college to 26, where I just constantly think bad things happened to me. That's all I would say. Bad things were happening to me. Bad things were happening to me. I would constantly think that. I was like, that's all I would think about. How nothing was going my way, and how I had to work 10 times harder than anybody else because I have a learning disability. So I have issues, and I had to work 10 times harder. I had to stay behind. I had to work. I had to make shit happen for myself. It was just a process. And that's when becoming a loner really kicked in. 2015 is when I was like, I'm done making friends. I couldn't hold a friendship if my life depended on it. It's a really tough subject for me because I couldn't hold a friendship. I stopped making friends as a thing. I made acquaintances, you know, nothing sticked. So I had so many acquaintances coming through my life. I had people come through my life constantly. Yeah. So high school changed my mindset. I was living the bubble. I stopped living the bubble, so my bubble's gone now. I'm alone now. I'm learning. I'm processing things. So, a lot. So, 2015, stopped making friends. I was living the day-to-day life of a college student. I was alone. I was getting things done. And then I graduated in 2008. Oh, I failed two courses. I failed two courses. Failed two courses in journalism school. So that means I had a bit of a period where I wasn't in school, and I had this big gap, and I couldn't do anything, and that really played with my mental health. So I failed in that December. I failed in December. My internship was in early December. That was a big gap, and I had a recovery course in between during the springtime. And then I had the internship at 19. So I wasn't in school until I was 19. I was only in school for like one semester. And I had to pay out of pocket for the upgrading program that my mom paid for. Because I didn't have money at the time. I was a broke-ass college student. I was so broke in college. I was broke. I took out a loan. I couldn't live. Like, my money was just GONE supplies. I was in journalism school, so supplies were gone. Yeah. So I left 2019. 2020 went to journalism school. 2020 went to fashion school. 2 months and 2 weeks, the school shuts down, and I never went back in the traditional college sense because the pandemic started. I graduated in August of 2021. No, August 2021. August 2021. No, August 2022. August 2021? No. I graduated August 2022. No, August 2021, sorry. August 2021 I graduated, sorry. My graduation was June 2022, so that made no sense for a second. Yeah, so my college experience, that was my college experience, and I thought I was going to prosper in college. I thought George Brown was like, I'm going to do a redo, I'm going to kill it, I'm going to be so successful in college. It didn't happen because of pandemic. I didn't really meet any of the students. I was only there for 2 months and a half. The workload was intense. As a fashion major, the workload was intense. I was back at college to 10 p.m. at night. No, I think I stayed there at 9. Sorry, I think I stayed there at 9 to 10. I was there late because I'm like, the workload is so intense. There's so much work to be done. I was doing full scale. Now I don't even do. I was working from home. I was trying to live that lifestyle at home, and I couldn't even do it. So a lot has happened. So I didn't get the education that I wanted, and then I fell victim to. I stayed home for 1 month. Then I fell victim to full-time employment, working 40 hours a week. I say I was a victim because I took a job where I had to work. I took a night job, and I had to work 40 hours a week. I did that for 1 year and 4 months, and it was the worst experience of my life. I hated working at blank. I don't want to say the company's name. I just didn't like it, and I clocked in so many hours there, and it was wasting my time. But you know what? The only thing that I left my job is my spiritual journey and my self-improvement journey began there. That was, I was so burnt out that I started letting go of my values and my beliefs. My values and beliefs were gone. So I didn't want to think about the future. I didn't want to do this. I let go. Mentally, physically, I was gone. And I quit 2023. February 2023, I quit my job. No backup plan, no nothing. I only had $200 and a $500 paycheck coming the following week. So I had no money. Literally, the money was gone in, I don't think the money made like a month. So I was broke. No savings, no nothing. I've never had savings because I'm an impulse buyer. You know, thinking poorly of myself, not having money, has made me an impulse buyer to a point where I'm behind it in my adulthood because of it. You know, I've had a complex relationship with my mother, which put a hold on my physical hold on my mental health, and I didn't prosper the way I wanted to prosper because she thought bad about me, I thought bad about me, and I was in the same cycle to 18. I think we stopped at 20. I think we stopped at 26 to a child. To maybe I'm like maybe I'm like 9 years old. I mean, maybe that's when it started. So I've been in that cycle, with my mother for so long. She definitely played a factor in my mental health and thinking poorly of myself. And yeah, we have a better relationship now, but I am still cautious. I'm still cautious, and there's always going to be the trauma that she put on me there. So I'm always going to be careful in how I'm going to be careful in the information I share. And I always will be. So these are the things that happened during my spiritual journey. I realized that I shouldn't care what other people think about me. I started letting go. I lost things that I wanted in my life. I lost so much things. I was like, I wanted to do this. I had to let that go. I had to let go of my plans, my dreams. I had to let them go, and I had to create new plans. I had to be in the mindset to get things done. I was never in a good mindset. I had bad money mindset. I had bad life mindset. I had a bad mindset towards everything. I wasn't not prospering. I couldn't prosper in today's world. Sorry, this is like so deep for me. I've never been so I've been personal on YouTube before, but this is so personal to me. So yeah, I let go of old beliefs and values. Letting go was the best thing that's ever happened to me. I let go of everything. I let go of the shit I didn't like, the drama that I kept playing, the family drama, the issues within myself, the insecurities that I had, the drama that I had within my perspective of myself, my everything. I let go of everything. Like the standards that I had. I let go of everything. Like, I don't have those standards anymore. I don't even remember it. I mentally block things out of my head. I detach. I do not take things personally. When I started not taking things personally, my life changed. I became myself. I became a person. And that's when I fell in love with myself. I started to like myself. And I think falling in love with myself. Going on solo dates. Feeding my soul, going shopping or going to Starbucks or cleaning on a Sunday reset, fixing up my room, investing in myself, buying the things that I need, getting on trends, sometimes a nice trend, I bought Stanley, I wanted to be part of a community, I wanted to expand my knowledge. I am a very passionate person. I'm too nice. I'm loyal. I'm a fun person. I love going to events. I love being downtown Toronto. I want to do things. But I've always had limitations. I still do. But my limitations don't own me. They don't own me. Not anymore. They don't. I have to find a way to make it work for me. And that is me reflecting, doing the work in private, and then me accomplishing those things. I did accomplish things in my life that I wanted to do. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. I am never going to be a finished product. I have to continue for the rest of my life to become the girl I'm meant to be. And I will be her. I will be her. I have the mindset. I don't have the money. I don't have the career. I don't have the apartment, I don't have the boyfriend, I don't have those things, and it doesn't make me sad. It makes me so optimistic because I could make those things happen. I can physically make that happen, but my journey is a long-term goal. It's a long-term. I want to achieve those things by 38. I said I'm giving myself 10 years to achieve those things. I'm celebrating my life. I am a woman of color. I have barriers. Period. I have barriers. I have obstacles. I'm not gonna get there. Some younger people have gotten there before me. For me, it's gonna take me 10 years, 10 plus years to get there. I'm going to get there. I'm not hung up on age, years anymore. I used to be like, this year I'm gonna do that. I'm not hung up. If I accomplish 2 things in 1 year, that is success. Because I have barriers. My barriers are my shackles. They are. And I can't be delusional about that. They are there. They'll always be there. Because of how this society put me in that box. But fuck that box. I'm breaking out of that box, and I'm gonna work this system to my benefit. And I have to figure out a way to do that. And I found the power in creating your own thing. Because I found my thing. My thing is being here with you at Miss Well and Organic. The last thing I have here is do the work every day. Doing the work every day is so important. I do the work every day. I will continue to do this work the day I take my final sleep. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna continue to work on myself. I'm gonna invest in myself. I'm gonna take care of myself. I am going to live my best life. I am 3 years out of college, officially. My first year, I worked a full-time job. I know that the 9-to-5 life, the clocking 40 hours, I work 2:30 to 11 p.m. at night, is not for me. Having a boss is not worth it. I hate having a boss. I hate supervisors. I hate you guys so much. You're greedy. I hate bosses. I don't want a boss. But now, I want to help build someone's dream. I want a boss. I want a supervisor. But I need to find the right environment. I am ready to work with somebody else. I'm ready to build someone else's dream. You know, that is the journey. That was me ranting, like, I hate boss, I hate that, a few minutes ago, was me talking. That was me last year. That was me last year. Yeah. I've had bad experiences. I've done nothing wrong. I've been nice. I felt like when it came to having a boss and employer, I go beyond. You know, you could consider me an ass licker. Like, literally, like, that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is when I'm in, like, that environment. You're like, yes, of course I can do that. Of course, yes, I have that. Yeah. So that was my first year. And then my second year this is my current life. My second year, I left my job, and I was freestyling, and I'm gonna make money. I'm gonna do agency work. I'm gonna build my own thing. That's when Miss Wilgenic really became alive. Miss Wilgenic was the end of my job. So 2023, February 2023, I started Miss Wilgenic. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do lifestyle. I didn't know where it was gonna go because I didn't see myself doing lifestyle. I was like, you know what, I've always urged for it, so I'm gonna do it. I did that. I've been doing that I did that the whole year. Successful year. I'm working on the YouTube now. What's next? Yeah, that was it. I did get a job, bad boss, got laid off. And then now we're at 2024. Current year, 2024. 2024, I'm unemployed. I'm like severely unemployed. Like, I've had 3 job interviews, gone nowhere. I've been due by 3 white employers. I don't know if that is a factor. I don't know. Like, I'm curious. Do you think that's a factor or something? I don't know. Or it's like the job market, or they're looking for a specific person. I have no idea. Because they said that I went for jobs that I qualify for, and I'm still getting passed. So maybe there's a better candidate than me. So I don't know. I think the job market sucks. Like, job market sucks. I watch TikToks on people like employers, like the companies, like screwing people over, and like layoffs. Like, yeah. So my current year is I'm working on Miss Wongenic. I am writing my novel. I am being okay with not knowing where I'm going. We're still, 2024 is not done. You know, my life, I closed a chapter in my life. I said 18 to 28, I'm closing that chapter. I've made mistakes. I've made bad choices. I got 2 college diplomas. I've had so much money come through my hands. I've spent every single dollar. Like, there's nothing left. I've done so much stuff. And I feel like I have experience. I've done shit. I played the game. I've had success in little spaces. I haven't had success in big spaces. But, you know, I have the mindset. I know that I am a BIPOC woman. I face multiple barriers. My barriers are not going to hold me back. Will it take me longer to get somewhere? Yes. Because that's how the systems work. The system works against you. It doesn't work for you. My closing notes are my journey. I gave you my journey 100%. I've been down. I've had trauma. Oh, did I mention my father? My father also gave me trauma. Sorry, I forgot to say that. I'm almost done. My father has given me trauma. Not being there, inconsistency behavior. But now as an adult, I don't care anymore. Because I don't love him anymore. And as an adult, my love for my father has died. And he was also somebody that played on my mental health. That he wanted to bring me down. My self-worth. Oh, that's what I'm going to end it. My final note is, my self-worth is so fucking high. My self-worth is so high. So higher than the sky. I love myself. I know who I am. I love me. I found my purpose. My stuff is on the board. I'm going to achieve it. I'm going to look at it every day. I'm going to climb the elephant. Jumanji. If you watch Jumanji, you know what I mean. I'm going to climb the the elephant. I'm gonna climb the, what do you call it? The mountain. You know, I am good. I'm good. I'm in it for the journey. Destination unknown. But I'm gonna live my life to the fullest. Because this is my opportunity to live my life. And no one's gonna live my life because of my life. I hope I inspired you with your own journey. So I've done self-reflection. Everything I've been through has helped me with my standards, helped me build my confidence. You have none, you have none. But I don't listen to people anymore. I listen to myself. I listen to my gut. I listen to my inner voice. I know who I am. No one's ever gonna bring me down. You're never gonna bring me down. Because I'm feminine, not masculine. I'm serving that energy. Because I'm about that energy. Thank you for watching. I feel like this is long. This is a little time capsule. I'll always remember. And I can't wait to see this video 10 years from now, and I'll see if I achieved everything. I'm going to keep my achieve list to myself, because I want to show action. Thank you for watching. If you watch this to the end, that's my journey. And there's so much more to it. Because I am an optimistic person. I'm in my happy girl era. Bye. You're never too late to start over. Start over as many times as you want. It's so much fun to start over. The pain is temporary.